All right, today we are going to break down one of the most powerful and honestly simplest tools in digital marketing, the lead magnet. We're going to look at the actual blueprint for turning someone who just stumbles across your content into a genuine long-term fan. Let's dive in.
Okay, so you're putting stuff out there, right? You're getting some views, a few likes here and there, but let's be real, the big question is, what's next? How do you turn that quick glance into an actual conversation? How do you build a real relationship with the people who are already giving you their attention? That's the puzzle we're solving today.
And the answer, my friends, is something called a lead magnet. Think of it like a really simple, powerful handshake. You offer up something genuinely valuable for free, and in return, your visitor gives you their email address. It's not a gimmick, it's the beginning of a relationship that's built on value right from the start. You're just offering to help first. And look, this isn't just some fluffy marketing idea. This stuff gets results. A full 50% of marketers say that using lead magnets boosted their conversion rates. That is a massive number, and it proves a really simple truth. When you offer real value, people are happy to connect.
So to really get how to use these things effectively, you kind of need a map, and that map is what we call the sales funnel. Just picture it as the journey someone takes from being a total stranger to becoming a happy, loyal customer. And we're going to see how different lead magnets fit perfectly at each stop along the way.
So let's start at the very top, the widest part of the funnel. This is what we call the awareness stage. People here are just starting to realize they have a problem or a need. They might not even know what to call it yet. So your goal here isn't to make a sale. It's just to attract and educate them with really helpful, easy-to-digest content. The lead magnets for this stage, they are all about the quick win. You can see the examples here. We're talking simple, super digestible things that solve a very specific, immediate problem. A checklist helps someone get organized in minutes. A template can save them hours of work. These are super low commitment ways for you to be instantly helpful.
Now check this data out because it is fascinating. Look at the top performers. Cheat sheets are number one at 34%, with checklists right behind at 27%. What does that tell you? It proves that sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. People aren't looking for a 50-page textbook. They want something practical they can use right now. All right, so let's move down into the middle of the funnel. We're now in the consideration stage. So at this point, the person totally gets their problem and they are actively looking for solutions. They're past just being aware and now they're seriously comparing their options. Your goal here is to build trust and show them you're the expert.
So the key here is that these lead magnets, things like webinars and case studies, they go a lot deeper, they're more substantial. A case study doesn't just give advice, it shows real-world proof that you know how to solve problems. A webinar lets you teach and interact with them. You see, they're willing to invest more of their time now because they're serious. This is where you really start to build that solid trust.
And here we are, at the very bottom of the funnel, the decision stage. This person is ready to go. They trust you, they get what you do, but maybe they just have one or two little hesitations left. They're looking at you, they're looking at your competitors, and they just need that final little push.
The lead magnets down here are all about making the decision to buy a total no-brainer. Make it easy and risk-free. A free trial? That lets them see the value for themselves. A consultation? Gives them personalized advice. A discount code? Well, that just sweetens the deal. These are the offers that close the gap between thinking about it and doing it.
Okay, so that's all the theory. Now let's get practical. We've talked about what they are and why they work, so how do you actually make one? Well, it's probably a lot simpler than you think. This is your game plan, your blueprint for getting your first one out the door. I absolutely love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. It gets to the very heart of why this all works. Your goal isn't to create some huge, complicated document to show how smart you are. It's just to be genuinely helpful. Simplicity and a real focus on solving one problem, that will win every single time.
So here it is, the whole plan broken down into 4 easy steps. Step 1, know your audience inside and out. What are their biggest headaches? Step 2, solve one specific problem. Don't try to fix everything at once, just one thing. Step 3, pick a format that's super easy to use right away. Remember those checklists? And finally, step 4, promote it and make it incredibly simple for them to get it. The people you want to reach, they're already out there, right now. They're searching, they're scrolling, and they're looking for answers. So the only question left is, what valuable, irresistible offer are you going to make to start that conversation?